Good morning, students. Let us continue with the revision of lesson number 4, Agriculture. Today in this video, we are going to learn about major crops grown in our country. Already we had studied about rice and wheat in our previous video. Let's continue. Millets. Jawar, bajra and ragi are the important millets grown in India, and they have got very high nutritional value. So you need to remember this. Jawar, bajra and ragi are the important millets grown in our country, and they have got very high nutritional value. Jawar. Jawar is the third most important food crop with respect to area and production. You need to remember this. Maybe ask for your objectives. Jawar is the third most important food crop with respect to area and production. It is a rain-fed crop. Students, why jawar is a rain-fed crop? Yes, as it relies on rainfall for water. So it is a rain-fed crop, and it is mostly grown in the moist areas. Okay. The major jawar producing states are Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. You need to remember this, students. May be asked for your map plotting as well. Okay. Bajra. Bajra grows well on sandy soils and shallow black soil. So, sandy soils and shallow black soils are favorable for the growth of bajra. The major bajra producing states are Haryana, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra and Gujarat. I hope you will remember this. Once again, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat and Maharashtra. Now let us learn about ragi. Ragi is a crop of dry regions. It can grow in dry regions. Okay. It grows well on red, black, sandy, loamy and shallow black soils. So red soil, black soil, sandy, loamy and shallow black soils are favorable for the growth of ragi. Now let us see the major ragi producing states. Okay. Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Jharkhand, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Once again, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Jharkhand, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. These are the major ragi producing states. Now let us learn about maize. It is a kharif crop. It requires temperature between 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius and grows well in old alluvial soil. So first of all, maize is a kharif crop. Okay, it requires temperature between 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. And which soil is favorable for maize? Yes, old alluvial soil. It is used both as food and fodder. So maize is a crop which is used both as food as well as fodder. Fodder means animal feed. The major maize growing states are Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Madhya Pradesh. Once again, the major maize producing states are Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Madhya Pradesh. Now let us learn about pulses. Okay. Pulses. India is the largest producer and consumer of pulses in the world. So our country India is the largest producer as well as the largest consumer of pulses in the world. Pulses are the major source of protein in a vegetarian diet. You all know about this, right? Pulses are the major source of protein. Major pulses grown in India are tur, urad, moong, masoor, peas and gram. Pulses are mostly grown in rotation with other crops. Students, do you know why is it so? Why are pulses mostly grown in rotation with other crops? So that the soil restores fertility. So you need to remember this, students. Pulses are mostly grown in rotation with other crops so that the soil restores fertility. Okay. The major pulse growing states are Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka. Once again, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Karnataka. Now we will be learning about food crops other than grains. Okay. Sugarcane. It is a tropical as well as a subtropical crop. It grows well in hot and humid climate with a temperature of 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius and annual rainfall between 75 centimeter and 100 centimeter. So you need to remember, students, temperature 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. And what about annual rainfall? Between 75 centimeter and 100 centimeter. I hope you will remember this. Sugarcane can be grown on a variety of soils. Sugarcane needs manual labor from sowing to harvesting. So right from the period of sowing till harvesting, sugarcane requires manual labor. India is the second largest producer of sugarcane. So what about the first largest producer? Yes, it's Brazil. Brazil is the first largest producer of sugarcane in the world. And our country India is the second largest producer of sugarcane in the world. Sugarcane is the main source of sugar, gur, that is jaggery, khandsari and molasses. Okay. The major sugarcane producing states are Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Maharashtra. Once again, the major sugarcane producing states are Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Maharashtra. Now let us talk about oilseeds. Different oilseeds are grown, covering approximately 12% of the total cropped area of the country. So different oilseeds are grown in our country and they cover approximately 12% of the total cropped area of our country. Main oilseeds produced in India are groundnut, mustard, coconut, sesame, soyabean, castor seeds, linseed, cotton seeds and sunflower. So these are the main oil seeds produced in our country. Most of these are edible. Edible means eatable and are used as cooking mediums. They are used for cooking purpose. However, some of these are also used as raw material in the production of soap, cosmetics and ointments. So these are the uses of oil seeds. Groundnut. It is a kharif crop and accounts for half of the major oil seeds produced in India. So groundnut is a kharif crop and it accounts for half of the major oil seeds produced in our country. Gujarat was the largest producer of groundnut, followed by Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu in the year 2015-16. So Gujarat was the largest producer of groundnut in the year 2015-16, followed by Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu. Here in this map you can see the major groundnut producing states: Gujarat, Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu. Once again, Gujarat, Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu. Mustard and linseed are rabi crop. You need to remember this. Mustard and linseed are rabi crop. Sesame is a kharif crop in north and rabi crop in South India. You need to remember this, students. Sesame is a kharif crop in North India and it is rabi crop in South India. Maybe asked for your objective questions. Castor seed is grown as both rabi as well as kharif crop. Once again, castor seed is grown as both rabi and kharif crop. Now let us learn about tea. Tea. It is also an important beverage crop introduced by the British in India. So tea is an important beverage crop which was introduced by British in our country. The tea plant grows well in tropical as well as subtropical climates with deep and fertile well-drained soil which is rich in humus and organic matter. So tea plant grows well in tropical as well as subtropical climate. It requires deep and fertile well-drained soil which is rich in humus and organic matter. Tea bushes require warm and moist frost-free climate all through the year. So tea bushes throughout the year they require warm and moist frost-free climate. Frequent showers evenly distributed over the year ensure continuous growth of tender leaves. Tender leaves means soft leaves which is easily broken. So frequent showers evenly distributed over the year ensure continuous growth of tender leaves. Okay, here tender leaves refers to the tea leaves. Tea is a labor intensive industry. Students, why is tea a labor intensive industry? Yes, because it requires large amount of labor. It requires abundant, cheap and skilled labor. It is processed within the tea garden. Students, why is tea processed within the tea garden? Yes, tea is processed within the tea garden to restore its freshness. I hope it is clear. Now let us see the major tea producing states. It is Assam, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So the major tea producing states are Assam, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. In 2015, India was the second largest producer of tea after China. So in the year 2015, China was the first largest producer of tea in the world and our country India was the second largest producer of tea in the world. I hope you will remember this. Now let us talk about coffee. Arabica coffee is produced in India and this variety of coffee is in great demand all over the world. So Arabica coffee, which is in great demand all over the world, is produced in our country. Its cultivation was introduced on the Baba Budan Hills and is confined to the Nilgiri in Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. The major coffee producing states in our country are Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Once again, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Now here is one question for you. Okay, find the incorrect option. You will be provided with 4 options. Okay, in that 3 options would be correct and 1 will be wrong. So you need to find out the incorrect option. I hope you are ready for this. Option A. Groundnut is a kharif crop and accounts for about half of the major oilseeds produced in the country. Option B. Gujarat was the largest producer of groundnut, followed by Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu in the year 2015-16. Option C. Linseed and mustard are kharif crops. Option D. Sesame is a kharif crop in north and rabi crop in South India. Yes, Out of these 4 options, you need to find out the incorrect option. Okay. I'll read out once again for you. Option A, groundnut is a kharif crop and accounts for about half of the major oilseeds produced in the country. Option B, Gujarat was the largest producer of groundnut, followed by Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu in the year 2015-16. Linseed and mustard are kharif crops. Option D, sesamum is a kharif crop in North and rabi crop in South India. Yes. Which is the incorrect option out of these? Yes, it's option C. Why, students, option C? Because linseed and mustard are rabi crops. They are not kharif crops. And option A, B and D all are correct statement. Okay, very good. Now let's move on to the next question. Yes, another type of question for you. Assertion. Tea is an important beverage crop introduced in India initially by the British. Reason. In 2015, India was the second largest producer of tea after China. Now let us read the options. Option A. Both A and R are true and R is a correct explanation of A. Option B. Both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. Option C. A is correct but R is wrong. Option D. A is wrong but R is correct. Yes, students. I hope you are ready with the answer. Once again, let us read assertion and reason given. Tea is an important beverage crop introduced in India initially by the British. This statement is correct. In 2015, India was the second largest producer of tea after China. Yes, even this statement is correct. But my question is the reason given is the correct reason for the assertion given? No. So which option is correct one? Yes, the B option. That is, both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. I hope you have understood this. So the correct option is B. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Very good. So students, I hope you all have understood whatever we have covered today. The remaining topics we will be covering in our next video. Okay. Don't forget to read the textbook. Meet you in the next video. Till then, bye and take care.